Okay, so here's a quick rundown of how to operate some of it. We've got one selected here that's got a few attachments. If you highlight something that doesn't have an attachment or any links to it, that goes grey, you can't access it. You click on it, it opens up an image. It's a PS data, it'll open that. So if you highlight one of these first before you open up the case study wizard, it'll import the data. To access that, you go to create custom image, and it'll show you the list there. So if we add symptoms text, it's pulled it through. If there was any links attached to that repair, you can access them from here, so pull them straight in. It's not a very good example. You can resize your image, move it around, just click on the image to move it. You can have multiple images. If you click on an image and then hit the cross, that'll remove that one. You can change your text, edit your text around, change color. Wasn't a very good choice, was it? Change the size. It's got border options there. So at the moment we've got Auto Nerds logo. Now we've got a little one up the top. Got a few different ones there. And when you're finished with happy with what you got there, also you can bring in any image you like as well. And select an image if you haven't got it attached to the repair record already. That's about it. Once you're happy with that, you can click save, and that'll bring it automatically in the top here for your image. You can click on that to preview it. If you need to edit it again, you want to do something a little bit more drastic to the image, you can edit it here. If you select your favorite image editor first, you've only got to do this once. So I'm going to use paint.net. Okay, so now if I click edit image, it'll automatically open it in paint.net, so I can treat it as a normal image. While this is opened, you can't access the Automotive Fix Database. It's frozen, waiting for you to do something to this image. If you don't want to do anything to the image, you simply close it. When you're finished doing whatever you want to do to it, if you save it, that'll automatically update into this. So now there's our preview showing that it's been changed. You can record your audio. Can't do that at the moment because I'm currently using the mic. Click on that. You have a little red dot here to indicate that it's recording, and it'll count away the time. And if you press stop, you can play and preview it. Once you've got that recording there, this button here, use voice recording, will become active. You click on that and that'll automatically include it with this image. The play time will automatically change to the length of the recording that you chose. You can extend that if you want. The remainder of that time will just be blank space. There'll be just no sound. So when you're happy with your picture and your image, you can click add to playlist. Alternatively, if you don't want to use the image and audio, you can select a video file. So we can just find a video file, drag the video file in. It's just got to do a quick scan, reads the duration of the video basically. Here we've got a video that's going to go for 960 seconds. Can't see it up here unfortunately. You can preview it here. So if we click play, I know this movie takes a while to get started, so I'll just move it forward and that'll start playing the video. Okay, you can trim the video so you can have it start where and finish where you want, so you might want to just have it go for a few seconds. Then you can preview that. Then when you're happy with what you've got, you just save it, and that time's now been changed. And you can add that to the playlist. Now that'll be here in the playlist. We've got images, audio and video, and there's our start and stop duration plus our transition, which I didn't mention. So we've got select image again. We'll pick an image, select an audio file. There's a WAV file there we'll add. So we've got 9 seconds. That's the length of the audio file. Now we can, if we want to, we can modify the duration of a transition. That's a transition from one frame to the next, or from one image to the next. There's a few there to choose from. So we'll change it to spiral. Don't want to extend the duration time too long, because if you've got audio in both tracks, they're going to run over the top of one another. I find 1 second's fine, but you can try 2. If you don't want a transition between the images, just select 0. So we can just add that to the playlist. So there's our image and our audio file. There's our start and our stop time, and it's going to be a spiral, and the transition time will be 2 seconds. If I decide I want that up the top, so that plays first, I select it and click up, and that's now moved it to the top, and the video file plays second. If I want to remove anything, I click remove, remove selected, or I can remove all. If I decide I want to change something in one of these in the playlist, I just highlight it first, click edit, drags it back over here. Then we've got the only thing, oh, there's a balls up. That should have pulled through the transition and hasn't, I don't believe. Oh yes, it has, I'm sorry. Okay, so we can modify anything we want there if we want to change the audio file to something else. If we want to add a voice recording or change the image, whatever. Then we save the changes. Okie dokie. Once we're happy with all that, we can go down and we can preview all, or we can preview selected. So at the moment you can see the top one selected. So if we select that, that's our image and our audio file. We can preview all or selected. When we're all done, just click build video. It's going to automatically default to the desktop, and it'll try to include a name going from the case study that was selected. If there was no case study selected, it'll just say video. You can add your own name. And there it is. Got a progress bar to show us how we're going. Unfortunately, I don't have a stop feature for this at the moment, so once you've started, that's it. You've got to wait for it to finish. That was our spiral effect as it changed duration, transition. I bought this press, it's quite a good press. It's pretty. That's it, we're all done.